Hello guys, welcome back to a new video on the One Sister channel where we talk about everything Fortnite Creative related. Today we're going over the Mutator Zone. This is a very good device used by a ton of creators all the time, and I'm going to be showing you how to use it today. So let's get right into the video. So of course you can find this in your Creative Devices tab. You search up Mutator, which is MU, and place it down. There's actually two types. There's the plate and there's the zone. I find the zone easier to work with because you can move it freely. If you use the plate, then you can just place a plate on a certain wall or something, just like that. I find the zone easier to work with, so that's what we're working with today. So pull it out, place it down, and let's go right into the settings of it. Go to the tab with the more settings over here, this one, second tab with the 4 lines. And the first setting up here is allow weapon fire. So this is if you want to allow weapon fire while players are standing in the zone, you can have it on yes, allow fire, or no, don't allow fire. Next one on here is allow building. Do you want people to be able to build in the zone, yes or no? Next one is zone visible. Do you want this whole zone to be visible? Yes or no? And same again down here. Do you want the base to be visible? Yes or no? Pretty simple so far. Next one here, we have the zone width, depth, and height, which is just the width, depth, and height of the zone. You can change that however you would like. Just like this, 3x3x3. Next one down here, we have enable during game phase. You can have it enabled during none of the time, all the time, pre-game, or gameplay only. The next one here is affects players. Do you want it to affect players? Yes, no. Same with creatures? Yes, no. Same with guards? Yes or no. Next one on here, this is a really cool feature. I like this one. Pick up lifespan. This will actually, if you drop a weapon in this zone, just like this, if you pick a weapon and drop it right in the zone, it'll despawn after a certain amount of seconds. So I'm going to set this to, you can do destroy immediately, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. So yeah, all this. So I'm going to do 5 seconds. So that means whenever you drop this weapon in the zone, it will take 5 seconds to despawn and then it'll be gone forever. That's how you make weapons disappear. You can do it instantly or after a certain amount of time. Next one here, select a team. This is the team that's affected by the Mutator Zone. You can have no team. You can have 1 team, you can have 2, all the way up to 100. So I'm going to select this to none, so it'll work for everyone. And this affects team. So basically this works with the selected team. So say I have none here, or say I have team 1, let's say. And then I go down here and I do all but selected. That means everyone except for team 1 will be affected by the zone. But if I switch this over to only selected, only team 1 will be able to interact with this zone. I'm going to keep it as the default. Same thing with the class. If I put it to 1 and I do all but selected, it's every class except 1. But if I put it to only selected, it's only class 1. Put that back to the default. Next one down here, allow editing. This is really cool because if they're in the zone, you can allow them to not edit. Yes or no. The zone is used for a ton of maps. This is also used for death runs to teleport you back if you fall. Next one down here, building costs. How expensive do you want your building to be? Do you want it to be the normal 10 wood or 10 material? Or you can turn it all the way up to 200%, so it can take 20 material per build. So you can select whatever you want for this, building cost and building speed. So the building speed is how fast structures can be built in the zone. And how fast do you want it to build, basically. Allow jumping. Yes? No. Pretty simple. Gravity. Do you want the gravity to be very low, low, normal, high, or very high? I'm going to say if you set it to very high, that means your gravity's a lot and you will not jump high. I'm going to set this mine to high. Or I'm going to set it to very high to show you how that works. Movement multiplier. This is how fast you're going to move in the zone. So you can set it all the way up to 2. So you can go 2 times your normal walking speed while you're in this zone. The last one down here is enable VFX. VFX is basically if you walk into the zone, you'll get that little effect around your body saying that you're in the zone. You can enable this or you can disable this. I'll keep it enabled just for the tutorial. I would recommend disabling this though if you don't want them knowing the zone is there. Next one, let's go over to the functions area. So of course you have your enable and disable settings right here. And right here, you can update selected class for both of them. You can update selected class, you can update selected team. For the device, if someone triggers it on some device, like player spawn, it will update their class. So their class will work for this. So that's it. Updating teams the same way. Now we're going to go over to the events tab. This is really cool. I use these a lot, this area. So on player stops emoting, on player starts emoting, on player exiting zone, and on player entering zone. Basically, the on player entering zone is used for teleporting players back if they fall in a death run, or you can teleport players to anywhere as soon as they enter the zone. Same on them entering, emote, or stop emoting. Say a player enters a zone and starts emoting. It can teleport them to a certain place that says like, no, you're not allowed to emote, or something like that. It's a really cool device to use though. So I'm going to put a teleporter down. So I'm going to go here, devices, teleporter. And I'll place this down. So it'll teleport me right here. If you don't know how to use this device, I'll link it in the iCard right up here. But if you do know how to use it, put it down. And then we're going to come over here back to our mutator zone. On player entering, we're going to click add, select device. We're going to select our teleporter. Select a function. We're going to just click on teleport. That means whenever we enter the zone, it should teleport us right to this teleporter. So let's test this. So we're here. Let's test everything that we set. So first of all, as soon as I enter, I get teleported back. So remember the zone was right here. So if we walk in, we get teleported. Just like that. And the game. So that works. So you could get teleported back when you enter the zone. I'm actually going to switch that to, I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to do start emoting so we can test out everything. Start game again. So that means we should be able to enter the zone. So we're into the zone. We run at a faster pace. We're super fast. And as soon as we emote, it will teleport us to the teleporter, just like so. If we go in here, we run faster and teleport us. And I forgot to place the weapon down, but if you do place a weapon down and drop it from here into the zone, it will delete in the next 5 seconds. Just like that. I can emote. See, I'm emoting. I can emote in the zone. And teleport me. That's really cool. That's it for the Mutator Zone device. It's a really cool device. You can do a ton of stuff with this, and I would like to see you use it. So join the Discord server. Link in the description down below. And if you did enjoy the video, subscribe and leave a like if you want. And make sure to use code peeper in the Fortnite item shop. That is peeper, P-E-E-P-E-R. And you can go check out the merch in the iCard right here. If you do decide to buy some merch and support the channel, use code MONEYOFF to get 10% off your order. And I will see you in the next one. A sister out.